So, hello and welcome back to another episode of EU4. Of course, with the Anbennar fantasy mod, as the elves in the elf realm. And I'm doing a sort of a few mistakes here and there currently. Seems like I'm not quite focused either way. But anyway, we have different things to do. We have, for example, a big old Kovodia to add to the Empire. I feel like adding these guys to the Empire is gonna be fairly much, to be honest. We'll see, actually. This time we picked the right Casus Belli. We're also gonna once again add everybody to the mix. So I have to do less. Even though I'm actually doing most of the stuff anyway, so it does not quite matter. But yeah. Oh, you have noble rebels. No worries, Kovodia, we are gonna still solve that problem. The heroes that we are. See? On the way. Your rebels are weak anyway. But yeah, we did do the wrong Casus Belli on Laurent. Like, the worst thing is, I did the wrong Casus Belli on Laurent after saying that I cannot use this Casus Belli on Laurent. That's the worst thing about this. I specifically mentioned that, okay, we are not allowed to use this. And then I still do it. It's sometimes just a little bit embarrassing. Let's call it that. Oh well. Kovodia should be gold up fairly quickly. And then after that, Odia is gonna be next on the list. But yeah, with all of these allies joining, I am not having too many issues. And there's not many of them, really. Sure, half-elves. Do we finally accept them in our realm? There we go, half-elves integrated, lovely. Yeah, this siege is actually gonna take the longest out of all of these. We can go home already. We have done our part. Still have, of course, stuff to gain here. You already have a Decadence event. Very cool. Very impressive. Already getting a Decadence event. Embarrassing. Oh, I guess I know where all of this force limit came from. I basically, I did probably just put up all of the regimental camps and such. It was only Toanen who was part of this. Yep, the rest of Kovodia is already occupied. There we go. You're the right religion, so nothing major there. So, welcome to the Empire. Oh, but we cannot force your religion. 61! Or do I want to keep you in the pocket? I could force your religion here. Because if you know what, yeah. We're just forcing religion, which gives us a truce of 12 years. Because adding these guys to the Empire is gonna be a full thingy here. Like, we could just immediately jump from this to this, instead of, like, now wasting it. Yeah, I'm doing that. No questions asked. First force religion. We're doing this one as well. Definitely guaranteeing that an independence. So, this one, yeah, you're not joining that, of course. Let's quickly add Odia, because that is gonna be like a small amount. But at least we are now. There should be peace in the Empire. Oh no, there's no peace in the Empire. I mean, it just feels like something somewhat intelligent to do. Oh, seems like once again someone has out free city themselves. You are rich in court? Okay. Yeah, seems like it. Not sure who did it, but someone did it. Bastards that they are. I mean, it feels like a very late religious idea, but I feel like it's just fitting. That like basically we stood tall in the events of the Corinthia faith, and now getting the next faith is like kind of okay. We need to do something about this. So I think it is somewhat fitting in a storytelling sense. The first big faith we just pushed through with elven stubbornness. Let's call it that. But the second one is like, okay, yeah, that is just annoying at this point. So we can force religion on you. I mean, it's not much, but it's something. The empire grows larger. I think this is also gonna be timely. That we get this one, when we click this one, we also gonna declare war on Cambodia again. Oh, the sun is also guaranteeing your independence. Well, I guess we also have to beat another sun up then. This was once again. Feels like the embarrassing stuff is kind of adding up a little bit. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm being a fool. The supply 27. And to be honest, we can really just stand in our own territory very easily. I guess in the rest of the empire we're also not gonna be too bad. I guess we could go out to 35. Yeah, I mean we're not really fighting outside of the empire, are we? Let's go to cannons. And one more. So. Another stability cost reduction, which makes this actually very low. Right? We do have a lot of stuff added on top of that. Yeah. Church attendance duty. Silent repose. Innovativeness, of course. There is the clergy and stuff like that. I mean, these guys are taking forever to get happy. Let's hope that we get these guys happy before the next thing happens. I mean, technically we could just summon a diet. That's not a problem. You know what? Let's speed this up a little bit. This might happen, so let's be aware of that. There's also administrative efficiency and a development efficiency. Lovely. Anyone new? Of course. Anbennar cost. Just had a war against you. Arana did something evil. Come on, Arana. Don't be like that. You're also in another war. But you're right to part with some of it. I mean, once again, I'm willing to make this as messy as possible. I'm very willing to do that. Oh, Bizarre. You even... Okay, that's important. You removed someone. That is not allowed. You can take some of their territory, but you cannot remove them from the empire. Wow, okay. Yeah, we cannot do much there, can we? But we're getting up there. Nice, 62%. There we go, my hold also doing a little bit of... It's probably not intentional, but still. Alright, you guys are still at war with each other. Hilarious. I mean, one thing that I find quite funny here with the demand on the local territory is that, like, these guys put in the efforts to get this country, or like to, like, finally expand or something. Imagine that being a player. Just bullying them. So and so. I mean, I did know that this is gonna be a lot of thingy, but I didn't imagine it being that much. We of course have to do have to end the guarantee 5 years before the truce is over, because I think that adds 5 years, or like that does 5 years of truce. I'm just making sure that Asha and Yan is not getting any dumb ideas about this, where they might jump in and be like, oh, look at that, yoink. Or something like that, I don't know. Don't know what these vampires are always talking about. Okay, there's another fighting happening here. I don't mind them really conquering too much. As like I said, just don't remove them. We're also gonna gain that these extra points here easily. I feel like we're getting less points overall, actually. Oh well. I think 70 or 80 was where you get the most out of Groundland, where Groundland basically no longer matters. I mean, it still takes quite a while. Especially when... I feel like these guys are also always doing the stuff in a group. Like, they never do it like one after another. They just do it in like in a group event. Oh! Well, I guess we added another prince to the empire. Through that. Stalin. Don't do that. Easterlo also had... Oh, it seems like someone took away stuff from Easterlo as well. Yep, 62 princes. One of them heretic. Not on my watch. Telgear. There we go. The missionary strength +3 is also gonna get us somewhere. Ah, there we go. This is important. Get the admin rolling. Oh right, I know why I'm getting less points. This is not a 666 anymore. Of course we're getting less points. Clearly. Ah. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Nothing else to say about that. You still have Anbennar cost on your side. Come on, end your war over here. This is just a rebellion. I'll see you, and you'd have no problems here, Kavodia. I'm probably gonna just play this until we have the Empire. Definitely. Tech cost, institution spread. I mean, then we just get core creation cost, imperial authority gain, imperial authority gain, and we're always inherited by the same country. And subject princes no longer occupy Emperor's diplomatic relations slot. Subject princes. Yes, if we have princes as subjects, which we of course don't have, we are doing this just by diplomatic sway, which is very impressive. Obviously. Also dastardly good looking. But that is on a different note. So. I just used all of these diplo points, and now you guys come around and ask for help. That's not right. There we go. Now that should probably make humans happy, right? Still not. It seems like these times of divide are still kind of hurting them. We do have some humans left, right? Yeah, they do. I think they do a little bit better when they're integrated. Oh, didn't we actually lose another general? Yes, we did. Let's get another one back. So. But still, we have definitely a chunk here. But yeah, we're definitely looking a little bit greener than the rest of the world, I would say. I mean, of course, there are... in the Empire, it's a difficult thing to look at, because... Oh yeah, if you zoom out, there's definitely a big change there. Look at that. Actually, the elves in the wood are doing holy shit. 52? Okay. How many trade zones do you have in here? 2. No, 3. Wow. I mean, for an AI wood elf, that is actually very impressive. We don't have anything to gain anymore there. We have all of the mercantilism that someone could ask for. How long does this... who else is... are you allied fighting here? Bannon. Oh, I see. Oh, and Stalin is beating up Leslinpar. Because Ashenyanda's helping. Lads, boys. Come on. We're trying to get somewhere here. Which one was it? Pearl Satch. Not learning it. Not learning it. I mean, I guess I think they don't necessarily want to convert. They just get force converted by territory spreading. There we go. I mean, it of course always takes back a little bit. Always a little bit. Not a general dead. There we go. And we could technically drill. Like, that is something that we probably could do. And get things done. I don't think you guys are gonna guarantee the independence anymore. This is 81, right? This is very difficult to look at. Yeah, it's 81. Just making sure that I know when to click this. Or to remove this. And I feel like I don't have to remove it that quickly, but... Another House of Horrors. Cool, cool. Oh, more Tolerance of the True Faith. We have now 8 in here. And we technically don't hate the other ones. That's lovely. If we would get positive, we might even get the religious unity fixed. Come on, lose your wars. Jesus Christ. Like, looking at the AI making warfare is always so frustrating. Because they have no idea how to really, like, completely do, like, fix something. Let's face it like that. Just like doing things one after another. That is a completely foreign thing for them. 86, we could do this war again. I guess then we could switch over to this one. Ah, there we go. The next nation's at wars with each other. It is a constant fighting. And we basically every 5 months we gain a point here. So every 5 months we could convert something. Or enforce religious unity. Yeah, I guess these guys like the things like when it started War of Laura, of course Anbennar is always gonna jump into that. I couldn't even think about like not converting these guys. I mean, it's a full point. It is worth something. But I feel like if I did the war with Laurent is gonna... Oh, is it gonna occupy a lot of time? It's probably not gonna occupy that much time. That's 74. Oh, we could have a look through the dwarfs. 56. Okay, 17. This of course is also probably nowhere. I mean 40 at least. Go out of 71. 70 here. 64. 89. Okay. Then Kraken's War might be... Oh. Okay, 89 here over here seems to be the current winner. Yeah. Easily. Also, we have all of this done. Cool. Very cool. Oh, you guys are getting beaten up. Everyone is getting beaten up somewhere. Wow. Okay, you near removed Garvet there. That is just a little bit too much. Drakesford, yeah. Just making sure that something's going on. We cannot do anything to Stalin as well, no matter how much they took, because we recently took something from them. I mean, it would be like 12 extra points that I gain here. Sure, that one actually might do something here. No, it wasn't with the right people. Probably all of our bordering nations. But I feel like this is gonna come around before we get to attack Laurent. So we are gonna definitely do the thingy here. Let's end this guarantee already. We didn't get any more, no. I mean, Ashenyander. I mean, we could... This one is gonna cost me a Diplo slot, right? Is it? No. Okay. Fantastic. Yeah, Alana's not gonna be an issue. This one comes around, we don't care. I mean, I guess that would have been something fairly humiliating to actually turn them into a free city at some point. To Garvet. I mean, it would have been fun. Turning them into a free city. And that would Persage once again gets their ass beat. +1 prestige, because we clearly needed that. I mean, there's not that much that we want here, but... we didn't even need that. I mean, to be honest, defensive and raid is now the last stuff that we want. So we are alright with that. Maintenance cost, Kaiser spell against Heathens, and then culture conversion. Which we might make use of when... I mean, to be honest, I'm not sure how far I'm gonna do it when I actually do the Empire. These centers are still there, but they're not really doing anything. You guys are still getting converted around here. Ooh, Conval is very close. On the right step. I mean, they're currently also getting beaten up, so that's not helping. Oh, right. Fuck. Yeah, they're not bothering me. This warning doesn't do jack shit. Yeah, but they're gonna eat them up. This is gonna ruin my plan completely. Wait, what? Wait, Korea needs to like me more. Actually, that means... No, we're just not gonna mean that. We need to be fast with this. If we actually need that kind of opinion stuff. I mean, there's no desire for peace, so it doesn't matter. Oh, that's shit. That's really shit. Oh well. I mean, it was worth a try. Istalor? How the hell did you get any territory, Istalor? Where? Over there? No. Okay, it seems to be Plum Wall. mean, this war's already over, right? I mean, I guess you still need to siege Toranen. There's that. Come on, guys, stop it. Stop the conflict. This is definitely not gonna be a 60. Well, it's still gonna be a lot. I mean, it depends how well these guys can gobble these guys up. Oh, Laurent, you're also going through the motion. Cool, cool. Ah, there we go. Just give us all of the development. I mean, Conval didn't do much. I mean, it's 4 more years anyway. We can then potentially make you... I mean, so, but I guess at this point it doesn't matter. This one doesn't do much anyway. This decision. Yeah, Conval didn't get... I mean, to be honest, we probably would have ways to get Conval fixed, but... if these guys don't want to do peace, we can't do much about it. I mean, if we enforce peace and they don't want it... yeah, just screw it. We're just gonna get a Casus Belli against them as far as I remember. Which we don't really need. So... yeah. They did take a bite out of these guys. It's not as bad as I expected it to be. I thought they're gonna just like clean up everything down here and leave them tiny. But it did luckily not happen. Alright. There we go. Just to even out the happiness stuff here. And there we get a stab. No worries, I can upset everybody again. Very easily. It's one of my strengths. These wars are taking too long. Oh, let Gavedi separatists. You can do it, Gavedi separatists. Just believe in yourself. Okay. These guys also having some events. Don't need foreign investors. Or inventors. Not investors. I mean, the truce of Toranen is over. Could attack them. I'm also not gonna do anything here even if I get the option. Because I do want to, like I said, want to reach this as soon as possible. Actually was not that. Oh no, there we go. No wait, this one was already part of their territory, I think. No, this was not. Yeah. Okay. So there is one chunky place here, at least, that they took over. Also, something else that I want to take a look at is force limit. Oh, we can easily do some more work. Boop. And boop. And you know what? Just so that we're finished, you can also have the extra dudes. So I don't need to care about it. It's probably reasonable. So Pearl's Edge attacked here. Embarrassing Pearl's Edge. First you switch religions and then you do stuff like that. Embarrassing. Well, it seems like we also nearly have all of the conversions done here. I guess slowly but surely, yeah, this is... look at how well this is clearing out. They are slowly but surely allowed to convert everything. That's always a thing. I mean, this is just a religious seal doing its work. And this stuff... oh, I just saw something. Yeah, but like I said, we're gonna wait until we can do the next decision. And then we do these things. I guess we're also gonna end this episode here anyway, so like always, like subscribe more shenanigans, and I guess see you guys next episode. Bye!